Here we go!
We're feeling very gay because it's almost time to play. Grab your favorite chair with the Lucky Pierres. Yeah!
All right, guys, welcome back to the Lucky Pierres. We got another top 5 for you tonight. Tonight we got our top 5 twists in movies. All right, guys, our top 5 twists. Who wants to start us off?
Shaw?
If you want me to, sure.
Go for it, man.
I have the list, and then I had honorable mentions, and I had a couple I left off because I assumed you two would use them.
Yeah.
But if you don't, we can come back to it.
Yeah.
But, all right. Sleepaway Camp,
It's a good one.
which is basically a flashback reveals that it was actually Angela, which you won't know these characters, but who died alongside her dad 8 years earlier, and not Peter, which is a little boy. So he was taken in by his aunt, who already had a son and wanted a daughter. So she raised this boy as a girl. So the whole movie, you think this character is a little girl at summer camp, and then at the end, they reveal like her naked and she has a penis.
Shocking reveal. Let me tell
So
you.
it's just like a little boy serial
I've never
killer.
seen that, and that is extremely shocking for when it was released,
Yes.
which was the 70s or 80s,
Yeah.
right?
Extremely, yes.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Then Identity,
I love that
which
movie.
was like the murderer was a little boy.
Underrated.
But
Yeah.
the little boy is just one of the personalities inside this guy's head. Like the whole movie takes place inside this guy's head.
He's a schizo, right?
Who, yeah, he has multiple personality disorder. So like the shrink is in his head, having the characters like kill each other off, and the last one standing is who the killer was. That
That's
personality,
awesome.
Which is very cool.
It's a great concept. That's a really cool movie. It establishes
pretty
like a
cool.
really cool like setting.
It is a cool setting.
You know?
Rainy
It has
Motel.
a lot.
Yeah.
Honestly, it has a lot of
Cusack's
quotable
great,
lines
too.
too. A lot of
Yeah.
quotable lines. Surprisingly,
Leota?
Like, whores don't get a second chance comes from that movie.
That's a good one.
The little kid kills her, and he's like, "Whores don't get a second chance." Okay, Memento.
Ooh.
'Cause,
That's pretty good.
Yeah. His wife survived the home invasion, but he accidentally killed her later, and they're setting him up repeatedly to kill people that aren't who he thinks they are. Throughout the movie, like he's just being used to kill people that he thinks are the one that raped his wife, but that's long gone, and they realized he doesn't remember, so they just keep doing it over and over.
And he's getting a tattoo for each memory, correct?
No, he gets tattoos because his disorder is he can't build any new memories. So after the point, or up to the point of his accident, he remembers everything. But after getting hit in the head, he can't form new memories.
So he has to get tattoos.
So he gets tattoos to like remember stuff, and he keeps notes in his pocket and takes Polaroids and writes notes on them.
So it's a
and,
good
like,
movie.
Isn't it told backwards? Am
Yeah.
I wrong?
Yeah.
Yes, like it's kind of all over the place, but yeah, like
I
it's
think it like starts at the end and goes back.
Donnie Darko. 'Cause,
One of your favorites.
At the moment of the apocalypse is supposed to take place, he travels back in time and he dies, and everybody else is fine.
Are you getting that tattoo or got that tattoo?
Donnie Darko's right back here.
I thought you did, yeah. I can't see
Nice.
it.
We'll have to get a close up of that.
Then Psycho, where Bates murdered his own mother years before, then developed a split personality that made him believe he is his mother.
That's got to be one of the OG twists.
That-
And
That's
then
one of the best twists
Yeah, he
of all time.
murdered Marion disguised as his mother.
Yeah, and the main character, Marion, gets murdered literally, 45 minutes into the movie?
I couldn't tell. I don't remember.
I
that.
think
couldn't
so,
tell you.
which is, back then is just, even today, is just shocking.
Oh yeah, Psycho. Nobody wanted to put it out.
Shocking.
Alfred Hitchcock was kind of a weird guy.
Shocking to murder the protagonist 45 minutes into the movie, but who am I to say?
Then do you want me to give my honorable mentions or no, in case you're going to use them?
I might use them, so don't do it.
There's two I know you guys aren't going to use.
If we don't use them, just...
Well, I have the other ones that I thought you were going to use.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Honorable
Go ahead.
mention. Last Night in Soho.
Yeah, great one.
I don't think either of you will use that,
Yeah.
but the lady isn't dead, and she's alive and has racked up quite a body count, murdering John after John, and she has them buried in the floorboards. And that was like a twist later on, because you don't know, you like put two and two together that she's not dead, but then you realize she's the sweet old lady.
Yeah, she's the landlord
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, and good twist, man.
And then
Really
one
good
I
movie.
definitely know you won't pick because neither of you've seen it. The Sacred Spirit, which is a mail day item, but it's like a UFO cult basically, but they're in actuality a pedophile ring, like selling children for their organs.
Wow.
And yeah, it's
They keep rehashing that
yeah,
same old plot.
I mean, I've seen it a million times.
yeah. No,
but that's it.
That's a great list, man. Some great twists in there. Joe, you want to go next?
I can.
All right.
I will start with Shutter Island,
Yes.
which is a recent movie with Leo, directed by Scorsese,
Yep.
where he's a inmate of a mental hospital, and they're trying some radical therapy to like.
But we don't know that.
Right, the whole
Yeah.
movie you don't know. You think he's
Just a patient.
like a U.S. Marshal,
Oh yeah.
and he's like investigating a missing person. And
Missing mental patient. Yeah.
Instead, they're doing some radical therapy on him because he keeps recycling going through the same stuff because his wife killed his kids and it like made him snap.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And he killed her.
Burned the house or whatever,
movie.
right?
And they're trying to snap
she
him out of the whole
drowned.
movie. So
she
they
drowned their kids.
Yeah, they put on this whole act and like the whole institution's in on it to try to snap him out of it.
Yeah,
What a great twist. I mean, who would predict something like that? You know what I mean?
It's a crazy. The whole story is perfectly acted. If you watch it back, you can see everyone react to him because they know he's an inmate, but you see their faces as he's telling them stuff. They kind of giggle and stuff because they know he's a inmate.
They're in on it.
Yeah. And then Saw, the original Saw, him waking up in the
Oh yeah.
pile of blood.
That's a great one.
Like he's like a part of the act the whole time. He's in the room. It's a crazy twist. I mean, for me, the number one, no doubt, is Old Boy, because like the ending to that movie,
I'm kind of ashamed that I didn't.
it's
think
just
of
like
that.
jaw dropping, and you're just like, that can't be what just happened. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even explain like.
Because what the woman that he's I haven't seen it in a very long
He's
time.
railing his daughter.
Yeah, that's it.
the
But
payoff.
but what's the payoff? That's the ending. Yeah, yeah. No, but what's like his
Not the
relationship?
best wording, but that's the end. That's the twist.
What's his relationship with her prior to that? I forget. Like,
I think the guy that he wronged or whatever that's mad at him makes him fall in love
Yeah,
with
just
his
set up
daughter.
the whole thing.
Like the whole movie, he's like makes him fall in love with her, and then
he doesn't know it's his
reveals
daughter.
that that's his daughter. That,
Yeah, he's banging.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
Which, I mean, is that even a big deal?
No, that ain't a big deal.
it's brutal.
Love is love.
And then I have The Usual Suspects with old Kevin Spacey, a legend that he is.
Never heard of her.
Supposedly a supervillain named Kaiser Soze. Everyone fears the whole movie, and no one's actually seen him, and they're all working for him, and he has like secret lawyers that do his bidding, and then Kevin Spacey gets arrested in the end. Supposedly Kaiser Soze killed all these people, and you find out in the end that he was Kaiser Soze, and he made up all this whole story and
Yeah.
gets away in the end.
And the shot that gives it away is when he's walking, right? And his
The whole
foot-
movie he's faking to have a limp,
and
like working with these people, and then he straightens his foot out in the end. It's only a shot of like his leg, and he just walks away.
He's walking with the limp, and then it just slowly straightens, and then you're like, holy crap, that's
Yeah, the whole movie he's telling the cops like this whole story, and he's just reading stuff from in the cop's office behind the cop. He's just piecing together like fake words and coffee mugs and stuff.
yeah.
And then the cop turns around in the end, looks at like pieces together like, oh, he was just reading this stuff
Oh
off the
my
back.
god, yeah,
And chases him out the window to catch him, and he's already gone.
that's crazy, man.
And then the final one I have is
Wait,
Secret.
hold on. Take your hand off that mic.
Oh.
There we go. It's like kind of cutting in and out of it.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
Secret Window with Johnny Depp.
Oh, yeah.
Which is an underrated twist in the end. Like you think a killer's after him because he supposedly copied his book, but he's actually split personality. He's both, and he ends up killing his wife and her boyfriend.
And he buries her in the garden, right?
Yeah, and he grows corn and eats the corn. He's eating the corn. And then
That's gnarly.
it's a cool ending for like a movie you don't expect to have a cool ending.
Yeah,
I guess.
that's Stephen King, right?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, I didn't think of that one. Yeah, that's a good list.
Yeah, suck it.
That's a great list. Great list, boys. And I got mine here. Joe took one of them, but it's all right. No, I got, of course, The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
the tried and true.
Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father, and they reveal that at the end. I mean, does anything else need to be said? I mean, did anyone on Earth see that coming? Anyone on Earth?
And Leia's his sister.
And Leia's his sister, yeah. Did anyone see that coming?
And he banged her? No, he didn't bang her.
He tried.
But
He did make out with her, I think.
the next, I got The Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis is dead.
That's on my Ben and Joe list. I thought
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys would use.
Ben and Joe.
Bruce Willis was dead the whole time. GTFO. Again, nobody saw that coming.
There's a great comedian has a joke about that. I think it's Nate Bargatze. You know Nate Bargatze?
Yeah, I know him.
He says
Tennessee guy.
it's more believable that marriage sucks this bad that he wouldn't talk to his wife that he's actually dead the whole movie. we would find it easier to believe that he wouldn't talk to his wife.
That should have been the twist. Yeah, that's great. No, but nobody saw that coming because who would think of that? I mean, like the main character that you
Haley
were.
Joel Osment saw him coming.
Yeah, he did. We're watching the main character the whole time. Haley Joel Osment and Bruce Wilson. He's dead the whole time. That's crazy. But
I think either Kev ruined that for Bill or Bill ruined it for Kev.
yeah, our Uncle Kev. Yeah, and his buddy Bill. Yeah.
And I can't believe he was dead the whole time, and there was just silence on the phone.
Yeah,
like,
Kev ruined it
what?
for his friend. Our Uncle Kev ruined it for his friend Bill. Yeah, and he told him like as they were gaming or something, or on the phone or something.
yeah, and there was just silence on the mic.
because he hadn't seen it yet. Yeah. All right. How about this one? 7.
That's on the Ben and Joe list.
The Head in the Box.
I'm good at this.
Shocking, vile, violent, brutal.
Yeah, that's such a crushing
Surprising.
reveal.
Surprising. Yeah. Very, very.
Because she was pregnant as well. So you're just
very
like,
shocking. Very shocking.
Spacey makes it twice.
I know. Yeah, he does. And then him like fondling kids in real life. That's a twist.
That's a twist,
too.
yeah. He's a twisty guy, you know?
Wowie kazowie.
Next, I got The Departed. I don't know if you consider it really a plot twist, but Leo getting his head blown off near the end. At the
It's a
end,
shock.
It's a shock. I mean,
Not so much a twist, but like...
I mean, it kind of is
The
because
twist that it's all.
he's dead.
The whole setup is for a frame of a rat.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, he gets his head blown off. I had to pick my jaw up after like 2 minutes on the floor. I swear to God, it was crazy.
Ben contemplated suicide.
It took me the remainder of the movie to process it. You know what I mean? But next, I got. Since you took one of mine, I got to pick another one, Joe. But I will say The Descent because I don't know if you guys know this that in the theatrical release. You remember in the theatrical release, she looked over she was driving away, okay? And she looks over, and her ghost of Juno, her friend, is sitting in the car, and then it cuts to black, and that's the end of the movie. That's the theatrical version.
Okay.
See,
That's the theatrical version, but
I swear I knew this because, like, I seen it, and I was like, I don't remember that being the ending. Like, when
No,
I saw it
it
on,
was.
like... No, I'm saying, like,
Oh,
when
yeah,
I seen it
yeah.
on, like, DVD or something.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not what I remember
And
happening.
then I think they changed it for most other formats or whatever, where she sees the ghost, and then she opens her eyes, and then she's in the cave still with a bonfire, and she's still just sitting there in the cave. So she's presumably gonna die. And the monsters, you can hear them getting closer and closer. So
Pretty bleak ending.
That's the super dark ending that they couldn't put in theaters, or that studio didn't want in theaters. But shocking nonetheless.
Was there, like, Descent 2 where the creature's in the back seat, or did I just dream that? Did I dream that?
No, the Descent Part 2 is not very good. I don't remember
I
what
don't think
happened.
there's a creature in the back seat. Though.
No, I don't think that happened. No.
Yeah, they're not
That's a
They're not
twist.
driving them to a Wendy's drive-through.
You know what? I think the scene you're thinking of is when she's walking up on her daughter with the birthday cake, and it turns around and it's the creature, like she's dreaming it.
Could be.
Yeah, but
Don't analyze me, though.
yeah, but that's our top 5
Well,
twists. You got
there's
some-
2 that I thought you guys might use, but you didn't. Fight Club.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That he's suffering from dissociative identity disorder, and he's both characters.
Yes, that's a great one.
And then American Psycho,
Yeah.
where that's left open to interpretation. Like you don't really
You don't know
if
if
he
it's in
did
his
it
head
all or not.
yeah, whatever. Yeah, I would say. What do you guys think on that one?
I think it's in his head.
I would say so. He's so out of it.
I feel like he did most of it, but he's an unreliable narrator, so it's not necessarily who he says he killed.
So you think he could?
I think
do
he
you
did
think he
kill
did murder people?
Yeah, but
just not those people.
Yeah, like he's an unreliable narrator.
You don't think he killed Paul Allen with an axe in the face?
Because like if you think about it, like none of them could tell each other apart even.
Yeah.
Because like when he tells somebody that he's who he is, they're just like, oh, and like doesn't
Right.
even
Oh,
register.
you're right.
So like I feel like the whole point is like they're all faceless people, and like
Just corporate.
it doesn't really affect the story that like you could have replaced those victims with
Those
any other
names,
victims.
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's a scary thought.
Kind of
but-
off topic, but have you guys ever seen a movie that you loved the whole movie, and then the ending ruined it for you?
The ending ruined it for me.
Yeah, like
I'd have to really think about
Yeah,
that.
but I mean, I feel like yes, it has happened.
It probably has happened.
for me, Birdman. I love that movie. The ending, I was just like, I hate this movie.
I'd have to watch it
Well,
again.
yeah, what
I
happened?
kind of like
What's
that
the
movie.
ending that
He
ruined it for
flew
you?
out the window, like flew away.
Okay, yeah.
literally flew. She looked up, and I
Yeah,
was like,
okay.
"This? Why'd you do that?" And like, you had perfect movie.
You're right. I'd have to see it again.
It
just
still annoys me to this
I-
day.
Does
I'm
it?
trying
Yeah.
to think because I know there's multiple, at least a couple
Yeah.
where that's happened, and I can't think of it.
I don't know about the very end, but the village was one I was disappointed
Yeah.
with. Because you expect a
Yeah.
monster, and it's the people in like a costume. You're like,
Yeah,
what
It's
the hell is this?
literally nothing. Like it's the normal present day world, and they're just living behind a gate.
Yeah, that's stupid, man. But I don't know. I'd have to think about that. We'll come back to that. But that's our top 5 twists, guys. Thank you for watching. We love you, and we'll see you soon.